We now, and we also have it's more than it's almost Olympic size, I would say, swimming pool. Have you seen the swimming pool?
Yeah, man.
Really
We have an
nice
incident
size.
there.
Oh, yes, we call it an incident.
And
Yes. Yeah, really nice size swimming pool, a full service gymnasium, walking trails.
one thing they don't
Um,
have is a track. Uh,
oh,
for
no,
running.
no, that is somewhere else nearby.
Nearby. So if you
Yeah.
want to run, you could.
Yeah, but definitely if you want to walk, beautiful gardens. And the restaurant in the club is also one of our sponsors for the Morning Connection on Thursday mornings. JD's Urban Pub, the place to get the most delicious local breakfasts, local cuisine. And of course, you know, in Jamaica now, local cuisine is a fusion of the many influences
That have
from
come
the
from all over the world.
nationalities that create the out of many one people. So yeah,
So that's
yeah,
a good part of it.
that is absolute. That's a tasty part of it. So come on down to the Ligani Club. They also have hotel rooms. I think 38 rooms, beautiful suites and double occupancy rooms. And the idea behind the rooms at the Ligani Club is that if you were from out of town in the old days when you rode your horse into town and needed to stay overnight,
That's how long it's
you're
been around?
oh yeah, the club is 100 and probably 114 or so years by now.
Horse and buggy.
Horse and buggy days. Yeah, your club had a place that you could stay overnight. So there are lodgings here as well, and it's a beautiful, quiet, understated location. The best parking you could ever look for in the city. Very quiet, green, fresh, and it's mango season. So if you love mangoes, the club mango trees.
Are
Yeah,
raining mangoes.
it's raining mangoes here.
So, so,
Yeah, I've actually found two beautiful ones. They're in my bag because I didn't want.
you don't want to
Um,
see me. That's
no, no, that's why I'm taking it out.
You didn't want me to
Ah,
see. Oh, gee. Those are beautiful mangoes. Oh, thank you.
yes.
So
Thank God you're fasting.
for my friend online,
Oh, yes, for Earl.
Earl,
Ah,
mango.
mm. Yeah. Oh, you should smell this one because the skin is broken, so
Mm.
the oil of the.
It's
So yes, Legani Club for you, should you
yeah,
be
lucky
interested.
mangoes.
And they've been very good to the Morning Connection. We have our pick of any spot in the garden that you can hide from the sun.
Oh, okay.
Because we, you know, notice
We're in
we
a
have
different
relocated
position.
to the first pick.
Yeah.
Um, they've been a good sponsor to the Morning Connection. We've been here for more than a year. On Thursday mornings we come, we do the program here. JD's Urban Pub allow us to. They take care of us, the ladies
We
here,
say hello to
very
Catherine.
hospitable. So we say good morning to Catherine.
Yeah.
Catherine is hands down Pastor Percival's favorite. Tina, hey, Tina is giving her a run for her
Yes,
money.
yes, yes,
Tina
yes.
is our favorite.
Oh, Tina.
Uh,
I don't know.
well, yesterday I was listening to Akif. Akif is Akif or Akeem? Nugent, the young man whom everybody is eating up with a spoon. Wonderful 13-year-old or 14, depending on who you listen to, year old young man who is doing his part from a heart of love and volunteerism in his Waterhouse community.
Yeah. Man
Yeah.
who say I walk with God, I fear not. Oh,
And the people in the kids, the children, his students call him Little Man.
little man.
Little
Oh,
Man.
okay. All right.
He's Little Man.
Little man, they call him. Oh, I'm so proud of him. And we can, all of us, including myself,
You can take a page out of his
another
book.
page out of his book. Those are stuff that some of us have uh, done and continue to do because you just see something that is not right. And instead of talking, you
Yeah.
get up and you do something about it in terms of seeking to help. So his grandmother and his mother have had a major
Okay.
influence
Okay.
on him.
I didn't watch all of it. Someone sent us the video, and so I didn't get to see his mom
Yeah.
or hear them speak. But why I thought of him just now is because he said he has when you come into his class, he welcome. You're my favorite student, and he gives them a box. They said, look at my favorite student, and in the box he has a mirror.
Yeah, you picked up that from?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
an old one.
That's an old
That's
one.
an old one. But to hear a 13-year-old
Oh, gee.
using it, to exemplify one of
it
the
is about
highest ideals,
yeah,
yeah, which is to show no partiality
love, love, love,
and to
love.
move from a place of love. So, yeah, when we declare who's staff now at the reception point,
Shine,
yeah,
Roxanne.
yes. So we give them some love this morning. And if you have any occasion in Kingston and you want a quiet place to chill, you
Or
know,
if you want
have
to do a,
something to
because they
eat,
have conference
we
room
have conference
especially.
rooms.
Yeah,
Thank you, Percival,
conference room
for
that you want to
reminding
do a
me.
seminar, small seminar
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Yeah,
Very
we can. Yeah, we can accommodate groups of 120,
okay.
150, and of course with
We
the
could have a
extensive
parliament here.
gardens, we can set up tents in the gardens and accommodate persons. So, when you're looking for a place to do your small intimate family type conferences and meetings and so on,
You could do it here because
Ligani Club is
remember
an option.
last year they had a sports camp.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's true. During the summer,
Yeah.
Percy, summer is coming right up, right up. It is
Mm-hmm.
on our tail.
Or on our feet. Uh,
Well, I don't know which what
what
part of your body you regard as as being
do you
closest,
have a tail?
but it's right here. Huh?
Do you have a tail?
That's why summer is on it.
But you know, as you reflect on
What am I
Keen
reflecting
Newton
on?
agent this morning, um, most people know that I have three children.
Mm-hmm.
My youngest this morning when we were coming down, was reflecting. We normally when we are coming down in the morning and we get to talk and we did talk about stuff. He's 16. He said, Daddy, I said, yeah.
Hmm.
What's up? He said, you know, I recall when I was you were driving me down the boulevard to school. And now look at it. I am now get ready to do my CXCs. Because remember yesterday and today is when they're doing prep.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a part of the last batch that did GSA. So I remember going to the national arena with him because he was placed in the top 1,000 students who had taken the last batch of GSAT.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the former minister Roy Reid made a big thing of it. So invited all the children, the top 1,000
Mm-hmm. To
together, and they
come.
were
Dear
on
Lord.
certificates and stuff.
Top 10, I understand. Top 1,000.
Top 1,000. Yeah, but
You feel
remember,
like 999?
remember, it's a whole lot of students who do
I know.
GSAT and PEP.
They wanted a big group.
Yeah. Just it was passing. It was moving from stage to stage. And I said, you know, son, that is why we've been on this theme of accountability. We did it yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was sharing with him what we shared yesterday in regards to
Oh, the president of Peru being being brought back. Oh, Jesus.
with everybody
In handcuffs.
and we shared the rocking chair principle
Yes.
yesterday in terms of this is what somebody shared. He said whenever I'm making any decisions, I use a rocking chair principle, which is when I'm in my rocking chair, can I reflect on my life?
Do not pay the penny section of the man. Keep going.
And say that the decisions that I've made have been good ones, that I'm feel good about it. And I was just sharing with him that son, there is something that's called purpose. There is a destiny for you to fulfill, and the decisions you make are important because you never knew that time would just fly like that. And you were reflecting on it, how quickly time
Yeah.
has gone, and he himself was going, "Woo,
Mm.
where's the time gone?"
You blink and you're
Yeah.
doing CXCs and you're on the threshold of adulthood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
How does it feel?
because you don't have two adult children
Yeah.
already, so I'm
Oh,
going.
so one more.
One left, and you go empty chair. You know what they call it?
Empty nest. Empty nest, Percy.
Emptiness. Empty chair is another thing.
Another
So you
thing.
can counseling in terms of helping people to deal with situations of trauma
Yeah.
and grief and abuse. But the emptiness. So um,
Time is flying.
time is
But
flying.
there are two reasons why you'll feel that time is flying. One is you're getting old and therefore you're now craving more time.
Yeah.
When you're young, it looks like
10
time
minutes like
drags.
gone.
Ooh, 10 minutes is like a
Oh,
year.
dear.
I
Remember,
mean,
you wanted to be older.
yes,
I want to be a big man. You
you
can't
wanted
take
to,
me.
you were rushing past
Yeah.
your, because youth is seen as a time of vulnerability, a time of lack. It's a time of lack of power, lack of resources, lack of authority, and just a time when everything is tomorrow.
Mm.
Everything you set upon, you have to wait to get out of school, wait to get a job, wait to be promoted. And yeah, your first 20 years go by like
No.
chains dragging.
You
You
want to
feel
say,
like
I
you
want.
want it to be a blur, and you're anxious to get to the point where you have a home, you have a family, you have, you know, certain assets.
Mm.
And so you struggle through those years, and it feels like it's a long time. And then you get to a place now
I wish you were
where,
younger.
yeah, that's why some people say youth is wasted on the
Yeah.
youth.
Yeah, but it's not wasted.
Never. And but it's up to us to be
To
teaching
maximize
that this is a period of great fertility.
great growth. And I tell my children
This
all
is
the time,
when,
they're going on, and I said, you enjoy each moment. It's about the process that you're going through.
yeah, the journey
The journey.
is as
Don't
it's important.
waste anything. Don't waste anything. Savor it, enjoy it, explore. Do everything that you can do. Don't become locked into one thing. Like I hear
So
students,
why are you usually telling them that?
because I'm saying
They're
enjoy
trying
it.
to get
You're not gonna come back here again.
they're trying to get married early, or
No, no,
what?
no, 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 no. I'm saying no, man.
Don't get
Enjoy,
locked into
enjoy.
one thing.
And as we're just reflecting on what's happening in the educational process, um, 1 or 2 days for the week, I mentor young men, and I was saying to them, um, you know that you are writing your recommendation. They said, sir, what do you mean? I say, you're writing your recommendation. What you are doing now, writing your recommendation for the future. And I was looking at their reports. I was saying to them, what is this?
So what's your, when you go, do you just sit and spout out wise words to them,
No, I
or
will go with a plan, like I was
so
talking
the
to them,
last time what was the plan?
doing a timetable, because I'm saying to them,
So how many boys? You
uh,
had one.
40 boys.
So you had 40 boys in a room, and the mission was to teach them how to plan time management.
Right.
Okay.
I talked to them about a time budget.
Yes.
As I said to them, the richest man in the world is this guy who owns.
Oh, Bezos, Amazon.
No, no,
It's
no.
rich. Who's the new
The
guy?
French guy who LM.
Oh,
Yes.
who owns the luxury
the brand.
brands?
Yeah. It's worth
Chanel and
220
billion.
billion dollars.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the companies worth 512
Yeah,
billion.
you know, you have to interrogate that change, because the technology guys were holding sway for a long time, and now consumer products, luxury products have overtaken them, have regained, not overtaken. It
Regained.
used to be real estate, so these luxury brands own real estate, consumer goods. You know, it's the Chanel, Gucci, Cartier, Hennessy, right? Some luxury brands for motor cars as well are in his portfolio. And of course, you know, he's married to that really beautiful Mexican actress, Selma Hayek.
Oh,
You did not
I
know?
did not know that.
Yes, it's Selma Hayek's husband. Um, so these brands and these items, jewelry, so a lot of things fall in it: jewelry, perfume, clothing, cars,
Wine.
resorts, real estate, wine, all the fine goods, the things that make man feel like pride of life,
The
the
pride
pride
of
of
life
life
is that,
items,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And those were the big earners for a long time, and then in came technology. Bill Gates.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to me, Bill Gates, and then Bill Gates' wealth, which was born out of the
Innovation and
software,
technology.
the software part
Microsoft.
of making the network run. That then got overtaken by the distribution system, which is,
Amazon.
and the telecoms part of it, Amazon. Then to see now a changing of the guards. Ah,
Reemerging of that.
you
It speaks to what's happening,
yeah.
you know.
It
I was saying
does.
to your
I have to
husband,
think about that a little bit
I
more.
was saying to your husband, you know, we were talking about something, and I said, more and more we see the word of God
Hmm.
to the fore that in the last days, men
Well,
will become lovers
lovers
of
of them.
themselves.
So of course, when you love yourself, and a lot of people use it and they think LGBTQ. Put that aside for a moment.
We never think about that. Just
Yeah,
love
a lot of
above it.
people see it as meaning, sexual depravity and um,
That's one of the
yeah, it's one manifestation. But loving yourself is just feeding your senses and you're indulging your senses. So it goes back to the high end experience, the clothing, the jewelry, the vacations,
wine.
the
I
aha.
remember being in Jamaica and I went to a function. It was good wine.
Yes.
And I was sitting across from somebody and I saw them. They brought their own wine. I'm going, really? I
Because
thought it was good wine. They're
they're
not going
not
to drink that.
they're not
They're
drinking
not to drink.
that cheap stuff. Yeah. But I've been to I was at there's a restaurant in my neighborhood. The wine, one bottle of wine costs
30,000.
more than the meals that you consume, that the chef and the staff and the fancy plateware and so on. One bottle of wine that can give you 5 glasses costs way more. I'm very accustomed to drinking water. And because God will turn water into wine,
Oh!
I just live in hope.
I remember when he turned water
It
into
was
the
the
best
best.
wine. So he does that. But
So I'm always inviting him to just do that trick for me again.
turn the
There's,
water to become the best wine.
there's
He
my
can do
water.
that.
He can
Yeah,
do it.
but you know, go
Yeah,
back
so
to
that indulgence of self.
right.
So it's interesting to see that money is what has, and it is not even very mysterious because after 2 years of lockdown, after 2 years of thinking I may never have this again or that again.
Might as well.
Hey man, when you come out,
Might as well.
you love yourself a little bit
Might
more.
as well. It's living for the now.
It's living for the
The
now.
accountability. We come
Yeah.
back to the
Yeah.
accountability. So my son just brought back into focus the
And
accountability. I'm sharing with him.
it's beautiful too that speak across all age groups because
I think a joke.
we were on it and you had the opportunity to
Just share with him.
to share
and
with
says, you
him.
know, with the guy who
Yeah.
planted and he got his thing that's in Luke 12 and he came back in. Whoa! I'm gonna live it up.
Yeah, I was about to tell you what's going to happen with JPS Cares, but we'll do that when we come back after our break. It's now 7 a.m. Let's take our break.